What's really good, tribe? Welcome, welcome. It is part 2 of our 2-part series. And this pick a card is focused on self-love, connecting to your highest self, and what this end of the year brings for each of us. Now, I did leave this timeless for those of you that are catching the reading after the end of 2024. So no worries on that. It will still resonate and pertain to you divinely. Now, we are working on the last 6 of the astrological signs. So we have pile number 1 today is going to be Libra, the Page of Swords. Pile number 2 will be Scorpio, the King of Pentacles. Pile number 3 will be Sagittarius, the Ten of Pentacles. Pile number 4 is the Hanged Man, and that is Capricorn. Pile number 5, we have Aquarius for the King of Cups. And then our final pile number 6 is Pisces, the Two of Swords. So you can pick your pile based on the pile number, the timestamp, the actual tarot card, the astrological sign. You have a lot of options here to see how you are divinely led. Because after all, this reading is all about you and your highest self. So tap and tune into that part of you as you choose your pile. I know some of us, like myself, like to choose with crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and place a crystal on each for us. Okay, pile number 1 for Libra. We've got a crazy lace agate bone. Beautiful. Pile number 2 for Scorpio. We have a Dalmatian Jasper planet. So playful. Look at that thing rolling around there. Pile number 3 for Sagittarius. We have a quartz, what looks like a Shiva lingam. How beautiful. And all of these pieces will be available in my sacred shop, Noko's Tribe. They are all being charged with the energy of this reading. So there's only one. So if you're interested in getting the one for your pile, reach out to me. All right, pile number 4, we have Capricorn, which is going to be red Jasper Acorn. We have pile number 5 here, which is going to be Aquarius, a pink rose quartz cube. Beautiful. And last but not least, pile number 6 for our Pisces here. I feel it. Yes, it's this Opalite planet. Very inner child. Okay. So now you have a crystal to choose from if you prefer that method. And you can just go ahead and skip ahead to your pile. I have timestamps below, so feel free to choose your pile. Don't feel obligated to go by the astrological sign unless that is resonating for you, okay? You may find that you're drawn to multiple piles. Maybe you like to follow a couple of different signs based on your own energies or someone else's. Maybe you like to follow someone else's astrological signs. So these are options for you, and I will see you in your pile. One love. Pile 1. Starting off with your crystal, I have this little crazy lace agate. This is a very fun-loving material and very activating for your sacral and root chakra. So lots of passion, lots of creativity here with this crystal. The Page of Swords. Yes, look at her just looking like she's going to fly away, but keeping herself grounded at the same time. So the Page of Swords really brings in this thirst for information. This is all about learning new things, about new ideas, and intellectual pursuits. On the shadow side, we have to be aware of nervous energy, gossip, and being all talk and no action. So the affirmation for this tarot card is, I learn and I expand my consciousness and open up new opportunities for my life. Okay, pile 1, or potentially our Libras. You have a message here from the mermaids. Let's take a look at that. Decisions. Okay. You may have some really important decisions that you're facing in regards to your new ideas. Okay, so do not take them lightly, but also do not allow them to be heavy for you. Know that there is a divine plan and that whatever decision you make is going to lead you in the right direction. Okay. Now let's see what the angels have to say for our pile 1. Archangel Gabriel, inspiration. Okay, so this is in regards to your new ideas. You will be receiving lots of inspiration around these new ideas. This will give you the motivation that you need to bring that action forth, right? They were talking about all talk, no action here on the negative side. This inspiration is going to allow you to not fall into that shadow side of the Page of Swords. And there's also a strong throat chakra activation here for you. So speaking your truth in regards to your ideas, speaking your truth in regards to your decision making, right? Having integrity with your own wants and needs and desires. Okay? Now let's see what tool came out for you. Pile 1, we have the arrow, number 3. And the arrow is a very focused energy. This is a straight shot, okay? It's very powerful. And so what this means is that these new ideas that you have, these decisions that you're making, they're going to bring you to a beautiful place of focus. They are going to allow you to really unleash your passion in a streamlined way. This is exciting. Okay, pile 1. Let's see what we've got for your number. I am just pulling live here a number that is going to represent a synchronicity for you. Okay, if you see this number, this is your higher self. This is your confirmation, okay, that you're on the right track. All right. Oh, we got one hopping right out. Number 31. 31, which adds up to a 4. Okay, so if you see the number 31 or even a 4, that is going to be your sign that yes, you are on the right path. Yes, your higher self is confirming. Where can we put this so you can see it? Here you go. 31. And then we're going to go ahead and pull your self-love cards, okay, and see what activities can pile 1 do to connect with their highest self. What can they be doing to nourish their soul and really tap into this higher level of consciousness? Okay, first one that shot right out here. Number 16, make an altar. Okay, so take some time. If you have a particular idea that you're developing, this is telling you, you might want to make an altar for that. Okay? You might want to sit at that altar daily and just be in stillness and offer gratitude for this new idea and what this new idea is bringing to you. And the altar doesn't have to be elaborate. It can literally be one crystal or a picture or a vision board. Okay? You can do this however feels right for you. But make a sacred space for your new ideas and for what's coming down the pipeline for you. This is going to help to really elevate that idea and really, again, bring in this inspiration and motivation. Okay, number 26, we have a health checkup. Okay, so this is, now I'm not a huge fan of white coats, if any of you know me, but there are reasons to check into your health with a professional, okay? And there are really great professionals out there like naturopaths and chiropractors and homeopaths that can offer some help outside of the mainstream medicine, okay? So this is just asking you take some time, and this may not even be with a professional. This may just be you checking in on your health. What's going on? How am I feeling? Maybe journaling around this a little bit. But if something's been ailing you, there may be some help out there that you can connect with, okay? Sometimes even just talking to others that have had similar issues, okay? And last but not least, I'm noticing you can't see, let me pull these up a little bit so you can actually see the words on the cards. Last but not least, we have create art, number 17. Okay, this is a number 8 again. So you had 26 here, that's an 8, and then you had 16 here, that's a 7. You have some progression here, and you have 8s coming up big time, which is interesting because 4 doubled is 8, right? 4s and 8s always seem to connect for me. So create some art. You're being called to be creative, okay? This can just be for your own expression. All right, so create some art, take some time to create, and watch how that brings forth the inspiration in your life. Watch how that brings forth this new idea that you've got brewing. It's really going to help incubate this process, okay? And that's right here. We're going to put under inspiration your create art. Okay, last but not least, we've got some charms. Let's see what comes out for our pile 1, our Libras. We've got a guitar. Somebody likes music. So this is showing me that music is going to help you connect to your higher self. Music is a form of your self-love, okay? So whether this means going out to a concert, catching some live music, or you yourself like to make music, or you just like to jam out in the shower or when you're riding in your car, turn that volume up and have some fun with the music, okay? This is going to really help you tap into your highest self. Let's see what else comes out. I've got 2 coming out here. At the same time, we've got a just for you star. Just for you, okay? This is reminding you to focus on self. It's not selfish, okay? So be sure that you're taking the time, all right? You're maybe too busy always helping others. So make sure that you are taking the time for self. And then at the same time, you had this cute little seahorse. So for me, this is telling of a need to tap into the ocean, into the beach. Okay, so maybe this is a special space for you. Maybe it's a sacred place that you like to visit. You are being called to the water. All right, so those are your messages today. I am sure that you will take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and I'm just sending you so much love and so much divine energy to enjoy the end of 2024 and really blast into 2025, just taking off with these new ideas. Really excited for you. Pile 2. are Scorpios, possibly. You received the Dalmatian Jasper, which is such a playful stone, bringing the fun here today. And you also received the King of Pentacles. Now, this card is beautiful. Look at this king with his wolf beside him. Very regal. And this card is all about abundance, okay? Patience and determination, personal growth, goals reached. Okay, this is quite a blessing of a card. On the shadow side, this is about seeking status, greed, obsessing over riches. Okay? And so this King of Pentacles is really talking about, how you have basically come into this space in your life where you're really calling in the abundance and the prosperity. And that part of this is you enjoying it, right? Enjoying every part of it, the challenges, the successes, the failures, the lessons, all right? And making sure that you're getting clear on where you want to be, to make your plans. And it really talks about how the happiness happens when you do better than the last time, okay? Allow yourself the extravagance of desire, but without going too far, right? Balance is key. So your affirmation here for the King of Pentacles is, I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. And I'm seeing here a need to read some books, a need to learn and study a bit for your abundance, okay? Beautiful card. Let's take a look at what the mermaids had for you today. Pile 2. We've got be spontaneous. Okay, you want to tap into this King of Pentacles energy? Be spontaneous. Let go of the fear around showing up, around having fun, around doing something different that you wouldn't normally do, okay? Feel free to jump outside of the box in order to really tap into your abundance. And you got a second card, not all the piles did, memories. So you may have some memories here that are coming forward or that you just need to tap into, and some lessons that are going to appear from those memories that maybe you haven't quite processed or integrated. So open yourself up if you feel any past memories come through, whether they're from this lifetime or others, whether there's something that you have processed and integrated or not. Allow them to come through and bring you some clarity, some lessons around this King of Pentacles energy that you've already been embodying, okay? You've already had successes. You've already found abundance in certain areas. And in order to continue that, to extend that, and to get to the next level, you're being called to be spontaneous and use your memories as a tool, okay? I'm going to actually leave these both out here so you can see them. Beautiful cards. And then we have a message from the angels. Archangel Uriel coming through with friendship. Okay, so there may be some connection here for you with your abundance. You see here he's shown with his friend, right? What is a dog? It's man's best friend. So you may actually be a partnership in regards to your business or the way that you support yourself. And this is telling you, yeah, this is the important part of what you do, is the connections, the relationships, and the love that you share with this other person. And so some of you may already have this person and may have already been a partner in regards to finding your success. Some of you may be also still looking for that partner, or not necessarily looking, but this partner is going to show up for you soon. And just know that, yes, this person this friend, this potential partner, is going to be really integral in helping you find your success, your abundance, your King of Pentacles moment. All right, and your tool, let's check out your tool. Your tool, pile 2, is the Seer, number 45. That's a 9. So the Seer, oh goodness, look at this beautiful little cat face coming through. Big activation there with big cat energy. A lot of passion in those big cats. A lot of power. And really, the King of Pentacles brings a lot of power, as you can feel from that card. And so this is just telling me that you have capabilities to see. You are a seer. And whether or not you've tapped into this gift yet or not, this is a tool for you. So if you haven't felt like you can see, and this is not just physical seeing, we're talking about intuitively seeing, right? Being someone that can receive visions, okay? So if you have not tapped into this skill and this gift yet, it's coming. Stay tuned. And part of it is you being willing to practice and try and believe in yourself and your abilities, okay? And for those of you that haven't tapped into this, and even those of you that are already seeing, right, you would really benefit from some practice around this, okay? So some mind training, some remote viewing practice, things like that, where you can really connect into your intuition, okay? And I keep hearing the word clairsentient. Clairsentient. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at which number. I'm going to pull a number for you, and this is going to be live. Just getting the cards here going. I'm going to find out which number is your kind of confirmation number from your higher self, just showing you, hey, you're on the right path. Yes, you know, the confirmation and affirmation. This number is going to be for you to connect in with your highest self as well. So if and when you see it, that means you are on the right path. And my goodness, it may not come right out. Here we go. We've got 39. 39, which is a 12, which is a 3. Okay? So even if you see the number 3 or the number 39, that is a sign for you that you are on point. All right? That is a synchronicity for you. Next up, we're going to pull a couple of self-love cards here. And we're just asking, what can pile 2, our potential Scorpios, what can they do to tap into their highest self? What can they do right now, currently, to love themselves and really bring a elevated consciousness through from this self-care? Ooh, okay, we've got number 9. Clean your space. Okay, you may have some energy that needs to be moved. You may have some organization that needs to be done. And this could be cleaning up your technology as far as storage. This could be cleaning up your physical space. Okay, this could be cleaning up your mental space. So whatever this means for you, take a few minutes to tune in and see, okay, how can I clean my space? What is going to help me? What energetically feels right to elevate my consciousness, to bring me to the next level? Okay, and cleaning space, this is like moving energy, right? Sometimes we just need to organize, and all of a sudden, you know, the answer we've been waiting for pops up, right? And it just feels so good after cleaning to see your success, to sit in a clean space, right? Let's see what else comes out for you. I'm feeling this one right here. Oh, music. Look at that, number 37. Music. So use music. All right, I'm feeling that you already are very connected with music. So whether this means you like to play music, you like to listen to music, do that. Make time for that right now. It's very important to help you with your abundance, okay? To help you with your power. And then last but not least, we'll get one more for you. For our pile twos, we have Nourish Your Temple, number 38. Are you taking care of your body? Okay, this is a friendly reminder. Your temple is a sacred vessel, and it requires your love. It requires your nourishment. All right? We are our own parents when it comes to taking care of our body. That's right. So we are the only ones as adults that are responsible for that. So whether that means feeding yourself some healthy food, hydrating your body, or maybe your body just wants love. Maybe it just wants to be cuddled on and taken care of. And so once you move your focus to this, you will see a big payoff in your abundance, in your leadership, in your partnerships, okay? Because our cup needs to be full in order to pour into others, okay? So if we are pouring from an empty cup, that is kind of like the opposite of abundance, right? Okay, let's take a look at your charms. I've got a couple of charms here that we're going to get a few last messages for you on. I've got 2 coming out. We've got the lock. I've never seen this one. I'm really digging those designs. So lock, interesting. This is telling me that there's something, okay, whether it's energetically or physically, that you've been blocked on, that's been locked for you. There's been a door locked, and the key is coming. And the way that you receive the key and you find the key and you utilize the key is by loving yourself, okay? So make sure that you make space for this self-love. And I'm also noticing as I'm looking here, 9, 10, 11. So you've got some serious progression in your self-love cards. So the more that you progress through taking care of self, the more you're going to be sitting pretty in that King of Pentacles energy. All right, y'all? And then lastly, we got this cute little guy with a hat on. So this is just a reminder, and it goes really well with your, I'm going to actually put this up here, with your little Dalmatian Jasper. This is a reminder to be playful. This is a reminder to tap into your inner child and do things that are fun for your inner child, okay? And maybe there's some music that you really loved as a little one, and you want to tap back into that. I know personally, I, as a child, played instruments. So when I play an instrument as an adult, it really brings me back into that inner child energy. So I have a feeling that you're being called to do something like that, whether it's singing, and using your voice as an instrument, or you actually have instruments that you like to play. Tap back into that and have some fun. All right, y'all. This has been amazing. I'm so excited to hear in the comments below how this resonates for you. And maybe you can drop a little key since you had the lock. Let's drop a key down there if you are in my pile too, letting me know that you watched this reading and that you are setting yourself up to find your key by doing this self-love work. All right, y'all. Until next time, one love. Pile 3. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to get into your reading today. You are the one pile in this part 2 that received 2 tarot cards. So we will jump right in and see what messages come through for you. Okay, now you got the clear quartz. You got the clear quartz Shiva. Look at that, it's so beautiful. So clear quartz is well known for its amplification and magnification properties. It's also a very cleansing and clearing stone. And I'm just really receiving some codes here as this quartz is reading those 2 tarot cards. Beautiful. Okay. And this little quartz is available in my shop. Just reach out to me. It is being charged with the energy of this reading. So I want to start with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Because this is the card that originally was the first one to pop out on top. What a celebratory card this is. It's so beautiful. Everybody's happy. Got the whole family there. Looks like a beautiful celebration. And this card is all about spiritual and material abundance, community, building a legacy. Okay, on the shadow side, it's about negative energy around wealth, chasing luxury and status, right? And this is telling me that it's time for you to prepare for this beautiful love and abundance and joy that's headed your way. This is really exciting. And this is also in regards to not just abundance short term, this is a long-term success, okay? So you're going to have so much that you're going to need to be generous. You're going to need to be ready to share, all right? So part of bringing in this success is staying in a positive space, right? Expecting the arrival of the success, expecting the happiness, right? And your affirmation here is, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Beautiful. In fact, I've come to a place where, if I'm needing if I'm wanting more abundance in my life, I'm sharing the intention of what that abundance is for. That it's not just for a personal gain, that I'm going to utilize it to, help others, build a healing center, or, take care of my family, putting intention around your manifestations and your needs and desires really helps the situation. And then you got the King of Swords, which the King of Swords card, look at that. Look at that king. He's got an owl, lots of winged ones there with him. Lots of winged ones. And we've got a kind of a beautiful mountainscape behind him. You can even see the feathers down on his bracelet. I'm going to actually pull that up for you because I want you to look at that card even more. But let's take a look and see what this card is bringing us for messages today. King of Swords, okay. Intelligence, logic, rules and law, a strong communicator and leader, okay. Bravery and courage. These cards coming together is a message that in order for you to find this abundance, in order for you to receive this happiness and joy and this success, you got to get into your King of Swords energy. Okay, this is going to be key for you. On the shadow side of things, you got to be careful for manipulation and conceitedness, the ego, and then also tendencies to over control. So really being able to let go a bit. But look we've got a dragonfly up here. We've got the feathers on his bracelet. This is a man that is very connected to God, to Great Spirit. He's on the top of a mountain peak and he's surrounded by winged ones. What does that say to you? I'm getting big time angelic vibes from this pile. All right. Have you resonated with being an angelic or connecting with angelics? Okay, this may be something for you to explore further. And your affirmation with this card is, I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. So the more that you can get into this King of Swords energy, the more successful, the more abundance, the more happiness you're going to find. These things go hand in hand for you. Okay? I love that. Powerful message. All right, let's take a look at what the mermaids have for you today. Innocence. Okay. So, returning to our childlike joy, to our innocence, not letting it be taken away from us. And this is telling me that you may have some inner child work to do in regards to getting into this King of Swords energy, okay? Because part of what that shadow side of it was, the ego, that may be a key for you to cut through that part of yourself, is the inner child work, okay? The angels are saying it's time for transmutation. This is Archangel Michael. So this is telling me you have a gift of transmuting things, that you're able to take something that maybe is not so great and give it back to God, okay? So, and this is really a magician type of energy. So people may often ask, like, how do you do that? How do you make that go away? How do you fix that? You have a gift of transmutation, okay? And if you haven't tapped into it yet, it's coming. It's coming. The more that you use your innocence and tap into this King of Swords energy. And then your tool is Wild Woman, number 62. That's an 8. Wild Woman. I've never seen this card. It is so beautiful. So this is telling me that on top of your inner child work, you have some divine feminine work to do. And that's no coincidence, okay, that we were just talking about your magic, all right? Because that's where you're going to tap into this, is allowing your wild woman to just shine, to just come forward. And if that means, dancing out in your yard, singing to your garden, whatever this means for you, to really have fun with your feminine energy and tap into your intuition and allow it to run freely so that you can really experience this wild woman that is just waiting to come out of you. And don't be afraid. She will not hurt you. She will only bring you many gifts and lots of fun and joy, right? Which is already what you're calling in here. So let's take a look at your lucky number, or I don't really want to call it a lucky number, your higher self number. We're going to pull live right now to see, oh, something's already jumping out. Okay, 42, a 6. Okay, so when you see a 42 or a 6, you are being reminded that you are on the right path, that you are being affirmed or confirmed in some way by your higher self, okay? This is a beautiful, magical number for you. So keep your eyes peeled when this one comes out. Number 42, okay? And let's pull your self-care cards. We're going to get 3 of those for our pile 3, our Sagittarius. Okay, this we're asking now for our pile 3s. How can they tap into their highest self? How can they nurture their body and love on themselves to really bring all of this in? We've got number 15, connect with your womb. Wow. If that's not a synchronicity right there with Wild Woman. So you're being asked to do some womb healing or do some work with your womb. And if you're a man, no worries. You still have an energy of the womb in your divine feminine energy. So tap into that space, create, all right? Play with your magic and connect into the womb of creation. This is a vortex that magically brings forth what you are creating. So this is a great technology to utilize and love on your womb. Maybe you could do, they have like I think it's called like a yoni steam, or basically, there's things you can do. There's options for you to work with your womb, whether you're interested and you have a physical womb. You could try a yoni egg, if you've ever been interested in doing that. You could do, like I said, a yoni steam. Or you could even just do some massage in that space and really just love on that space. Do some nice, beautiful oils or lotions or things that are nourishing to your skin, to your body, and really just love on her for a bit. Okay, up next we have again, this one came up earlier, 26, health checkup. Okay, so you're being asked to take a moment to look into how you're feeling, right? Do you need to get some assistance? And this doesn't mean you have to go run, to the doctor or to the hospital. Maybe there's a naturopath or a chiropractor or someone that you confide in with your health that you want to ask some questions to. There are answers out there for you. So don't feel stuck. And a lot of times it's just about talking with others and connecting with others to hear what works for them. This may be how you find your health connection, your practitioner, someone that is going to actually bring success in your wellness. Okay? So something else that's coming through is health of your womb. Okay? So you may have some things going on here physically, whether you're, hormonally going through a certain stage in your life, if you're a woman, or you may just be having some symptoms or things that are going on with your womb. You're being asked to take care of that, to look into that, and find out what's going on and how you can help it. Okay? And then I'm just noticing you had another 6. So that number is definitely going to be an important one for you. And then we have spend time with animals, number 48. Beautiful. So if you are someone that has pets, or you've been thinking about getting a pet, or you have a friend that has pets and you love to visit them, this is your sign. Get out, enjoy time with animals. Even if this is just out in your yard, watching the birds, watching the squirrels. This is going to help you to connect into this King of Swords energy. You see, he's shown here with all these birds. Yeah, that synchronicity is real. There's an owl, right? There's an owl. So that may be significant for you. If you see owls, know that that is a connection to your higher self. Okay? But make time for animals, for loving on them. If you don't have animals around, you don't know where to do that, maybe you want to go and volunteer at a shelter or something like that, at a farm. That would help you get closer with the animals and also give back. Okay, so those are your messages there. Let's take a look. Lastly, we've got some charms that we're going to pull out for you. Let's see how many come out. You've got 3. You've got a music note. So being called to connect in with music, listen to music, dance, play music, play instruments, or maybe even sing. And this feels like a strong connection to your wild woman, okay? So again, if this means you need to, go out in your yard and dance and sing at the top of your lungs, you do that, girl. You do that. I've done it before, just saying. You also received the Hamsa. I haven't seen this charm yet. So the Hamsa is a form of protection. It is a symbol of the hand of God. And so this is just a reminder that through all of this, through this work that you're going to be doing, and even just in regards to your health, you are protected. There is a divine plan, okay? And then last but not least, you also received a feather. Come on, I can't make this stuff up. So the King of Swords has 2 feathers on his bracelet there. And this is confirming that, yes, you have the ability to be the King of Swords. okay? You have the ability to bring in this abundance, this joy, this happiness. But you're going to want to connect into your connection with winged ones, with the angelics, with the bird tribe. And really just knowing that this is a animal that is most connected to God. And I just saw that as I'm filming 4444, as soon as I said God, 4444. Wow. So, yes, that I think wraps up your messages, wraps up your reading for today. Thank you so much. Pile 3, you are most appreciated, and I'm sending you lots of love for your day. Until next time. One love. Pile 4. Also potentially our Capricorns. Well, let's take a look at your crystal. You received the red Jasper Acorn. So red Jasper is your root chakra. Very much grounding, very much stabilizing. And for you, it feels like some passion coming through with this red color, some focus. All right, the Hanged Man. Let's take a look at this beautiful card. Number 12 says the Hanged Man. Well, you can see here, this gal is looking a little bit stuck, but she doesn't need to be. And so this is about surrendering to the will of God. This is about reflecting, letting go, embracing the new, and enlightenment, really. On the shadow side, this could be about self-sabotage, stubbornness, stagnation. So you're being asked to really flow with it, all right? Look at things from a different perspective. Let go of whatever has got you stuck, my love. And that's when you will be making space for the shift, for the new, for the transformation. So your affirmation for this card is, I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine will of the cosmos. All right. Well, such a beautiful message here. You have so much ahead of you. You just need to let go a little bit. So let's take a look at what the mermaids have for you today as a message. Contentment. I see. Look at that beacon of light back there. That lighthouse. Contentment. So this is telling me that there's a possibility that why you're feeling stuck is that you haven't been able to find happiness. Okay? And that might be why you need to let go. Whatever you're being stubborn about, whatever you're stuck in, if you just let that go and make some space, the happiness will pour in. Okay? So finding contentment sounds easy, but you gotta be willing to go with the flow here and not get stuck. All right, the angels have a message for you too from Archangel Raphael. Empathy. Okay, so this is also in regards to empathy for yourself, not just for others. Okay, so give yourself grace and space in regards to this letting go, in regards to this release and moving past this place in finding your contentment. Give yourself plenty of room to do that. Do not judge. Do not be mean to yourself. That's what will lead to the self-sabotage. Okay? And I'm feeling a big heart. Okay, you see the green here. You see the green in this card. I'm feeling a big heart connection. So this thing that you're stuck on, this thing that's really causing some stagnation, it feels like it has to do with your heart chakra. So maybe doing some special healings around the heart chakra, listening to some healing frequencies, doing some shadow work around this space. It may be very beneficial for you. And then let's take a look at your tool. the luminous warrior, number 32, which is a 5. So this is really bringing forth your ability to persevere, your ability to shine your light. And that's what's happening in this this mermaid card with the lighthouse, right? And look at here, look at the light coming from her head as she hangs, okay? You have an extremely large amount of light to share with the world. And in order for you to be able to do that, you've got to let go. You've got to witness that and release that which is not serving you. You have to be willing to step into the limelight, to shine your beautiful brilliance, and to be the warrior that you are. A warrior of peace, a warrior of truth, okay? So, and I am seeing here a little bit of a crown activation. So this might be something where, and look at the solar plexus. So you may actually need to kind of connect your solar plexus to your heart, to your crown, and down to your root. This is almost like a root to crown activation that's needed. Okay, and I feel like that's going to be coming through for you without you having to put a lot of effort into it. Okay, so stay tuned and allowing yourself to ground into Mother Earth while opening your crown to allow Great Spirit in. This is going to be really key for you to release and let go. All right, let's take a look at your lucky number, or I keep calling it a lucky number, but it's really a number to show you that you're in alignment, a number to kind of confirm and affirm that you're on the right path, that you're connected with your higher self, and that your higher self is speaking to you. You got 36, which is also a 9. Okay, 36 here. So when you see the number 9 or 36, just know that is a synchronicity. Know that that is an affirmation of the work that you're doing and that you're tapped into your higher self. Okay, let's grab your self-care cards to see. We're just asking here, what can pile 4, our potential Capricorns, what can they be doing for themselves, for self-care, to really tap into this higher elevated consciousness, to really let go of whatever here has been keeping them. Ooh, we're moving energy. I just got a big stack of cards falling out. Okay, so good. We've got some energy moving. That's a great sign. What can this pile do to shine their light? What can they do to be that beacon, to be that luminous warrior? Wow, more cards are just, look at this. I mean, the energy for you, you've got a lot of moving parts. And sometimes you just need some stillness, okay? That may be very key to you letting go and going with the flow. You're being called to do some abundance planning, number 1, okay? So maybe journal, maybe write down your vision. And this could be very, very useful for you in finding your abundance, and whether that's financially or with your happiness, I'm feeling very much so. All right, so maybe this abundance planning here on this card is showing a lot about money, about finances, about expenses, but I'm getting the feeling here that this is actually about your abundance and happiness. So when you're doing your planning, really think about your abundance in that way, in regards to your happiness versus in regards to your finances. Okay, next up, we're just asking again, pile 4, our Capricorns, potentially, what can they be doing to really tap into their higher self? How can they nourish their body? How can they love themselves in this time? I'm getting this one right here, okay. Number 54, number 9, watch a movie. Okay, so just slowing down. You know, I spoke about that earlier. It seems like you might just need some space, some rest, some stillness. So maybe there's a movie that you really like that brings you a lot of happiness, that allows you to let go. Watch a movie, all right? And you see here she's got her little kitty and her cup of warmness, comfort for her soul. You know, make sure when you're watching that movie that you bring all those things in that really make you happy, that really bring comfort to your soul, and make it a whole experience. Okay, last but not least, we just need one more self-care card for pile 4. What can pile 4 focus on for their self-love journey to really access and utilize their higher self? Okay, we've got connect with fire, number 12. All right. So you are being asked to use fire in your ability to release and let go. So maybe you want to have a little bonfire outside. Maybe you want to do a little burning ritual. You know, you can write down the things that you're stuck on and throw them in the fire and let them be taken away by Great Spirit. Okay? Let them be released. Let go of what you need to in the fire. All right? So that's a beautiful message there for you. I think that's perfect. All right, and last but not least, we have some charms. Let's see what charms come out for our pile 4. We've got 3 of them. We've got 2 hearts. So this is talking about relationships. This is talking about maybe there's someone that helps bring you contentment. Maybe there's someone that you can watch a movie with. Okay, so use your partnerships wisely. Don't be afraid to connect with others. It's going to help you let go. You've got the butterfly. This is telling me that yes, you are transforming. Okay, I'm going to put that right here on her. As soon as you let this go, whatever this is that is keeping you hung up, transformation follows. And lastly, we have a little fish. How cute is that? So this to me is a form of abundance. This to me is showing that yes, you are going to be rewarded. Yes, you will eat well. Okay? And I'm not talking about eating food. You will eat well energetically. You will get the success. You will transform. This is a beautiful confirmation for you to know that if you focus on some of these self-love options at this time, you will see the success. Okay, pile 4, my luminous warriors, thank you so much for joining me today. If you would love to comment something below, that would be amazing. Maybe a little fish to show your success, confirmation of you receiving this message today. And let me know what resonates. Let me know how you're feeling. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, my pile 4s, I hope you have an amazing day. Mwah! One love. Hi, pile 5s. Thank you so much for joining us today. This could be our Aquarius pile. And you received a rose quartz cube. So this is just confirmation that yes, you do need to focus on self-love. Okay, and you received the King of Cups. So very, very watery energy here. No coincidence. The King of Cups brings love, patience, experience, stability, and balance. This is a wise leader. That's you, my love. On the shadow side, he can bring a little bit of a drama. He can be withdrawn. He can get triggered and not be in touch with his emotions. Can be very temperamental. Okay, and he really does bring an opportunity to work with self-care, to dive into this self-care that we're talking about today. All right, and he is someone that really allows his emotional intelligence to guide him, okay? And so this is talking about you and your emotional intelligence and how you can use that to be the best leader, to really bring in the kindness and the love, all right, and the understanding. Because you really do bring that through your empathy, through your compassion, through your tolerance and patience. It's a beautiful leader. And I'm just noticing here the little fish necklace that he's wearing. And also just a connection here to the waters, to the oceans. You may be getting called to do a little beach visit. Okay? Let's see what I have to do your affirmation. Let me not forget. Your affirmation is, my heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? You get the stone of love for the King of Cups. Perfect. Perfect match. And if you're interested in obtaining this cube, I do have it available in my shop. It will be charged with this reading, so please do comment or message me for more information on that. Let's see what these mermaids are bringing in. Oh, we had 2 cards from the mermaids today for this pile. Re-energize. Okay, you are being asked to fill your cup back up, okay? To take a moment for self, to do the things that energize you, and also healing, okay? So you are really tapping into some healing energy in regards to your energy, okay? So maybe some energy healing, maybe some energy clearing, and maybe some healing in the water. You can see here, they're in the water with the sunshine just pouring down. So this may be a reason for you to go to the beach, to go to the lake, to go to the water, because the water has some healing and some re-energizing for you here, okay? So if you're feeling a little depleted, go to the water. All right, the angels are bringing through, look at this. Look at these 2 friends sitting at the beach. Could we get any more synchronistic? So Archangel Uriel is bringing in the friendship, the partnership, the connection here for you. And maybe you want to go to the beach with a friend. Maybe you want to bring somebody to the water, okay? Because the friendships are really important for this love, for this ability to lead with love. You've got to maintain your relationships and connections. Let's take a look at your tool card. The Sun, number 53 and 8. The Sun. Look at this. We just spoke about the Sun over here in the healing card. So you're being asked to get out in the sun. Use the sun as your tool to help lead with love. Fill up your cup with sunshine. Make sure you're receiving enough of that. It's integral for our bodies. Okay? And I'm being called to tell you about sunning your solar plexus. So if you've never heard about this, when you do go out in the sun, make sure that you're lifting up your shirt and getting your solar plexus, your tummy, your abdomen in the sunshine. It is going to be key for you. Okay, let's get a little lucky number, a little higher self number here to show us a confirmation for when you see this number. Ooh, that one was just spinning right out. Number 26 and 8. Okay, so when you see the number 8 or a 26, know that you are on the right path. Know that this is your higher self confirming to you this synchronicity. All right, let's take a look at your self-care cards. What can pile 5, our Aquarius pile, potentially do for their self-love? A sweet treat, number 50. You're being asked to indulge a little bit. And a sweet treat doesn't have to be bad for you. This can be a beautiful fruit salad. This can be a lovely little, you see the little baked treats. You can make some really healthy little baked treats these days, and even like cheesecakes. I've been seeing some beautiful recipes for dairy-free, using like nuts and things like that. So think about how you can indulge. Maybe you want to bake. Maybe you want to get in the kitchen and you like cooking, you like creating. So enjoy a sweet treat. Make something sweet for you and maybe for your friend as well. Maybe you'll enjoy it together. That's going to really help you connect to your higher self. That's going to help you really open up these channels to an elevated consciousness. Number 31, look to the stars. You're being asked to look up and do some stargazing, okay? You might receive some messages there. You may re-energize in the light of the stars, okay? And then let's see, we're going to do one more. Oh, we've got some energy moving around. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and pull this card for you, this final card. For our pile fives, what do they need to be doing to love themselves and elevate their consciousness to the next level? You're being asked to use music. Number 37. So maybe you want to play music. Maybe you want to listen to music. Maybe you want to do this while you're at the beach. Maybe you want to bring some music, or you want to sing out there in the water. You know, sing to the beautiful water, to the beautiful creatures that live out there. This is something that can really help fill up your cup, right? Maybe going out, going to a live performance at the beach or something. All right. Let's take a look. Last but not least, we've got some charms for our pile 5. And what do we have? Oh, you got 3. You got a cute little fairy. So you may have connections to the fairy realm. This may be something that can bring you some extra love, some extra filling of the cup. So maybe you can connect in with the fairies, whether that's a meditation, getting out into the forest. They love to play out there, so go do some forest fairying, something that I enjoy doing often. You also received a key, meaning you already have the key to unlock this King of Cups energy. You've got it. It's very prevalent in you, okay? And all you need to do is utilize it. All you need to do is put that key in the door and turn the knob and walk through it, okay? And part of that ability is filling up your cup in order to do that, okay? And then last but not least, you've got a little angel, a little winged one. So you're very connected to the winged ones. You may even feel some special connection with the angelic realm, and you're being asked to tap into that space, okay, for you to really access this King of Cups energy. So that is all I have for you today, my beautiful pile 5s. Thank you so much for being with me. Look forward to seeing you again real soon, and do feel free to leave a comment below. I love reading the comments, and maybe you can put a little emoji of the ocean of water below so that I can see that you are my pile 5s. Okay, beauties, I hope you have an amazing day. One love. Pile 6. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being with us today. You received a Opalite planet, a very fun material, very glass-like. And then you received the 2 of Swords for your tarot card. So this one is all about a crossroads, making a difficult choice, choosing the best route of action. On the shadow side, there may be some confusion. There may be the angst of the unknown, fear of commitment, okay? So this is talking a little bit about needing to move forward, even if you're unsure. Making some move is better than none in this case. So if your intuition is just not coming through for you right now, you're being asked to just trust yourself. Trust your ability to discern and decide, and really lean into that faith, okay? Because even in blindness, you already know the best way forward. So you can see here the winged ones are trying to help her kind of get unraveled a bit. Your affirmation for this card is, when blinded by the unknown, I can trust myself to move toward the light. Okay, pile 6, and you may be our Pisces. Let's see what the mermaids had for you as a message. Mystery. Ooh, okay. So this may be part of the issue with you not knowing how to move forward. You may feel some mystery. You may feel some sense of the unknown, and that can be really scary. So you're being called to be courageous. You're being called to be faithful. You're being called to tap into that inner knowing. Let's see what the angels say. Archangel Uriel, trust. What a beautiful synchronicity. Thank you, Uriel. This is so important for this particular pile, for our pile 6, for our Pisces friends. You've got to trust in order to get past this spot where you're just not seeing, where you're just not sure where to go. Just trust and take that first step and watch everything open up for you, okay? And this is a trust in yourself. This is a trust in your intuition and your gifts. This is a trust in God, in the divine plan, okay? So let's take a look at your tool. You received soul retrieval number 49. Wow, this is deep. So this is a huge transformation coming forward as you move through this place that you're at currently. You're being asked to retrieve your soul. You're being asked to go and get those fragments and pieces that have been taken from you, okay? And that can be through meditation and journeying. That can be simply through setting an intention to retrieve your soul pieces and fragments. Okay, that's deep. I feel like you're going to get more information in regards to that as time goes on, as we've planted this seed to what is your soul retrieval? What does that look like? What do you need to do? And I think we can tap into that when we pull your self-care cards. Just getting you a number here. Just asking for pile 6's higher self to show us a number that they will be utilizing to confirm and affirm. They will be utilizing to show a synchronicity, to show pile 6 that they're on the right path. Oh yeah, we got it. It's number 47, which is also an 11, which is also a 2. So if you see a 2, or if you see a 47, this is your higher self telling you, yes, 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 keep going. You've got it, okay? Very important confirmation for you there. Going to get you a few self-care cards. What can pile 6, our Pisces potentially, do to tap into this soul retrieval? What can they do to tap into their ability to trust and to move forward from this place of not knowing where to go, feeling confused, feeling the mystery, feeling a little fear around the unknown? How can our pile 6 really take care of themselves, show themselves love so that their higher self is comfortable with moving forward? We've got 45, sing. Yes, let that voice just shine out to the world. Express yourself, release. This is an instrument that you have, your voice. So sing. Maybe it's just in the shower, or maybe you do this more professionally. Maybe you're being called. Maybe this is part of you, stepping out of this space of the unknown is, hey, yeah, you are supposed to move into that place and sing. That is your part of your soul's mission. Okay? 47, sound healing. Look at that. 47 and 47. Beautiful synchronicity there. Sound healing. Okay, you can find great sound healings online on YouTube for free. Or you can always invest in a little singing bowl or a chime like what I have. There's lots of options, and I have some available in my shop. So feel free to reach out to me if that's something you're interested in. I also do a lot of sound healing for people. I'm a sound healer myself, and you may actually be a sound healer. So this coming out for you may be showing, hey, your voice and your ability to heal people with sound is part of your soul. This is something that you might need to trust and lean into. All right? This may be something that's already been on your mind, and this is just confirmation for you. Okay? And lastly, we're just going to get one more self-care, please, for pile 6, our potential Pisces. What can they be doing? Oh, you're being called to rest, my love. Number 43. Rest, take a break, get into stillness. You are allowed to rest. Rest is productive. Rest is important. That space in between, okay? And your body will reward you for that. All right? So those are your self-care options to retrieve your soul. You may even find this soul retrieval comes through the astral, through your dreams. So you may want to start paying a little bit more attention to those dreams. All right, we've got some charms here for our pile 6. Lastly, we're going to get a few messages to see what comes out. Interesting. I actually think, no, this is different. These are some of the same charms from earlier. I thought it was an exact same pull. We've got 2 hearts. So we're talking about relationships. We're talking about connections. We're talking about love. Okay. That is going to help you with your soul retrieval. That is going to help you with trusting yourself, is actually building these relationships with others and being willing to show your soul to them, being willing to open up. Okay. You've got a fairy, so you may have connections to the fae realm. And the fairies are very playful. The playfulness, the energy of fun is coming through for you to move out of this place where you're not sure where to go. Tap in with the fairies and they will help you take that first step. Okay? And then you've got the butterfly. This is your confirmation. This is your confirmation that you are transforming. That as you work on self, as you trust, right? As you retrieve your soul, this new version of you will appear that is going to be much more in alignment with your higher self and much more on mission. So let's celebrate that coming down the pipeline for you. Yeah. All right, y'all. This has been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Please make sure to leave a comment below of how this all resonated for you. You can also maybe drop an emoji for me below so that I know you are in pile 6. You could go ahead and put some crows, because I feel like those crows are really going to help you. You may even find them show up physically in your reality, okay? This may be one of the signs from your higher self as well, is the crow. So thank you. Loving y'all so much, and just sending lots of beautiful healing energy your way. One love. Until next time.